Hello, and welcome to a little spin-off. Obviously, I'm doing my Road Trip Adventure series at the moment, but I thought I'd just give something else a little try. If there's one thing I love, geography and history, the two main subjects that I actually did well at school. But I found a game called Timeguessr. I actually found this a while ago, to be fair, but I thought, why not do a video on it? It's had a bit of an update recently, but you actually have play daily and community now. Recently, last time I played it was actually just play, and you just played, and that was it, and it would just randomise you some five scenes, and then that was it. But there's actually like community sections now, and the daily, and there's all sorts of stuff going on. But I thought I'd just give this a little go because I thought I'd make an interesting video. It's only going to be a short one, not like my usual 30, 40 minute, 50-minute episodes. But now we'll just give this a go and we can play now, and I'll stop rambling. New game. Not a time limit. I can't be asked for that. Right. Okay. So. Okay. So a lot going on here, a lot to take in. Now, we do have a lot in our favour though, which is good. So the things that are immediately speaking out to me, obviously you've got this giant painting in the middle, which appears to be a sort of island nation, perhaps Caribbean. Um, Honorary speaker Kenneth A. Cady Ronslap. Whatever that word is, I don't know. His name's there as well. So I guess this is like attendees of this business anyway. But the main thing that I'm looking at actually is phones, for example. So this at least would date it, I want to say maybe 2014 onwards, I'd say, with a phone like that. That is one of them leather sort of cases. I don't really know many people that have these anymore, but we'll keep looking. There is a flag. Okay, is there any other flag? No. Now that is a Caribbean nation, isn't it? Now I can't. No, you get a map to pick as well. So I like this as opposed to a game called Chrono Photo, which I might do as well. But Timeguessr allows you to pick the location as well, which I think just gives it that extra little bit of, just the extra, just what I think it needs, and also what this game does really well is it gives you a little bit of history on the photo as well. So it'll say this is a meeting of discussing this in this year, and they'll talk about what's actually happening in the photo. So I think, isn't this like Belize or somewhere? That flag, honestly, I know my flags of the world, quite luckily. When it comes to Africa, Asia, Europe, definitely fine. But it's this section of the world that really, really comes into its own when it comes to flags. So I have a feeling this is Belize. And in Belize, obviously I've never seen Belize City. So Barry Bowen. Okay, the airport. So I'm going to look for some sort of like maybe government building. This definitely does look good because they're talking. Yeah, Caribbean. Something Caribbean though. I just saw the word Caribbean chicken. Maybe that's a clue. Is this part of the Caribbean? I guess Belize would be part of the Caribbean, right? I mean, it's almost touching it. So, if this is a hospital, maybe we're talking, like a university or something along those lines. I'm going to guess here. And just one last little look around for this is that's a very thin laptop. Okay, so I'd say potentially even after, maybe 2017, only because of the actual thinness of that laptop. But that is a desktop monitor there, and that guy's falling asleep. Unless he's looking down at his phone, I don't know. But people are still quite heavily depending on books at this point, by the looks of it. But then again, we've always been book It's 11:49, whatever the time is. So for this one, that's going to be my final guess, I think. I'm not seeing... There is a lot of hand sanitizer around, I just realised. Unless that's just hand gel. I think this might be a lot more recent than what I'm making out to be honest. I'm going to go 2021. Just after COVID. A lot of hand sanitizer around. People are sort of spaced out. So maybe this is a discussion about COVID. 2018. Oh, I should have stuck with my original guess. And it was also... oh, okay. Way far away. Ooh, don't know why I went Belize. This is the Marshall Islands. So, lawmakers discussing the pros and cons of creating a digital currency for the Marshall Islands. Wow, okay. And really? This is... I've never seen... I wasn't even aware of the Marshall Islands, to be honest. It's a long strip of, like, land. How do I not know about the Marshall Islands? Okay, well, that's encouraged me to research. Unfortunately, though, we were nearly 11,000 kilometres away from the correct location, but this is only the first go, like I said, so... anyway, next round. Okay, what is that? What is he... Okay. It's like a lump of meat or something, isn't it? That is a frozen, like, piece of bacon or something. I have that hat many years ago, the Bar Humbug Santa hat. But I guess it doesn't mean it's... okay. That's a... curved edges on the phone. I'm thinking immediately sort of 2015 or whatever. That looks like a Galaxy S3 or something. Certainly something a bit older. It's a very high quality photo. And these people... sort of look English, but could possibly be German, Belgian, sort of Central Europe. So I'm thinking maybe this. Definitely not more Nordic. We're talking this sort of section of the world. So I'm going to narrow it down from this. Have we got any language? It's probably a massive clue. So it's Christmas. So it's a... Who is the chef? This is a chef, isn't it? He's thrown some frozen meat. Or like a... I don't know what meat that is. Could be anything. COVID mask, potentially. This threw me off last time, though, just because there was, like, loads of hand sanitizer around. I automatically thought, oh, is this... Oh, okay, that's a London bus. With a tube station. So it's like a London-themed hat. God, there is not a lot to go on this. Why does my mind go to Denmark or Iceland? I don't know. One of those two. It's obviously very, very cold where they are, but then again, it could be cold any point in... Reindeer. Could it throw Scotland into the mix? See, what is that hat? I can't quite make out what that hat says. Maybe that's a bit of Aberdeen Angus in 2021. There's not a lot to go on here. I really am not going to forgive myself if... Ooh, okay, so... I'm far away, but not very far away. A piece of meat being thrown to a buyer during the annual Christmas Eve meat auction in Smithfield Market in London. And it's 2025. I usually do a little bit better with this game, but it's a little bit forgiving. I mean, I got 8,000. The most score you can get is 10,000, so that's not too bad. So okay, next round. So round 2. Okay, Sydney Opera House. So we're immediately going there, of course. It can't be anywhere else in the world, possibly. There's no, like, Vegas version of the Opera House, as far as I know. Yeah, it's Sydney Opera House. So where are we in location to the Sydney Opera House? So we've got this bridge. The, yeah, thank you. I've just seen a Happy New Year 2025 sign there. So actually, this is 2025, yeah, so it would be 2025. And is this picture taken from Fort Denison? Because it looks like, yeah, so this looks like, oh, that looks like a back of a boat, actually. Nothing to say we're actually on an island, though. But, yeah, I tell you what, on a boat, this is what a time to be alive. Like, I mean, yeah, I'd like to be here. You know, having a few drinks on a boat, looking at the, you know, everything lighting up different colours. Actually, this looks like a cool fireworks display. I'm not really usually a fan of fireworks displays, but anyway, 2025 Fort Denison. 2025 got it spot on. We were on this island, and yeah, we are very close. Full 10,000 points. There you go. So that's how you do that. That's never happening again. But yeah, that's how you score 10,000 points. New Year's Day, and this is certainly not New Year's Day. It's definitely a bit warm. Not that really helped us in terms of the year or anything, but kebab. So what that immediately says to me, no, it doesn't. Because I know in Turkey they called kebabs kebab, and that they are worth going for. I can definitely say. Vintelvadvig. Failed to pronounce. I'm sure, but Strasse. Okay, so Austria or Germany, and 80 Austria. So immediately we have a hyperlink, which will give us the is that what they call it? Extension, hyperlink. It's whatever the dots are for the representing that country. So we're definitely in Austria, no doubt about it. And in terms of city, I guess if we really wanted to, we could be looking at the different names of the locations. So I mean, we'll go for the obvious one first. We'll go Vienna, and just see if we do see any of these names sort of pop up. So I guess this would be the district. No, maybe that means bike. Bergring. Maybe look for a place called Bergring. Nope. We go a little bit further into the city. But then again, I suppose if we're in the city, this sign will be pointing out of the city. So none of these places would be near where we are. So we've got this place, Vienna, to search. The only other major city I can think of right now is Graz, which is the other sort of major city in Austria, as far as I know. Unless there are any other ones. Salzburg and Linz, yeah. Right, we'll check Graz. And just see if we can actually find Eggenberg. What name? Liebenau. It's like different districts of Graz. I don't think this is Graz by the looks of it. Because I guess Strasse, yeah, I mean, there's going to be loads of Strasses. Because Strasse in German is street. I believe so. We'll have a quick look in Salzburg and maybe Linz just to see if we can narrow it down by district. Unless there's an obvious, something really obvious pointing it out. I mean, these are our two. This is our biggest clue, all within this picture, I think. So have a look. I'm looking for Bergring, or the top word, which I failed to pronounce a short while ago. No, I don't like the look of Salzburg in terms of finding the location for that. I think... No, I think if it's going to put us anywhere, it's definitely going to be in, like, the major city, surely. Innsbruck maybe as well. I've heard of Innsbruck. No, not Innsbruck either. Definitely gonna stick with Vienna on this one, because Vienna is big, and I think if there's gonna be anywhere, yeah, we'll go. Just a quick look around, just to see if there's not going to be anything we're definitely missing. Oh, Vienna. Ah, which is Vienna in their own language. So yeah, we are definitely in Vienna. Question is where. To try and get a better score. Kebab sandwich, Durham. So, talking Vienna, and then also, finding the street though is going to be a bit of a very difficult, I think. I'm going to stick it sort of city centre, and we'll hope for the best. I think we're going to be more close to maybe the inner star. Yes, I think we might be close to this sort of area. That's kind of well built up. Got some old buildings. These are old buildings. So there's probably more, you know, older buildings. So let's go for that. And then for the year, very recent it must be. I mean, phones. That woman's definitely on a phone, I think. Could be an older phone. Ah, here we go. So our first car clue. Cars should get me in on this. That is a early 2010s Passat. So I'm looking at 2012 for this so far. That is a Seat Altea, I think is the word. That they are quite old. So I'm actually thinking more like, yeah, 2012 mark. You got bike there as well. These are sort of older cars, but it doesn't really give me much. I'm going to go 2 years after. I'm going to go 2014, and hopefully it's not 2012 or before. So let's go for it. 2012. Oh, I should have stuck with my original guess. As if I didn't do that. So we were much further out of the city by the looks of it. And do we see any of the places? I don't see any of the places mentioned on that sign. No. Well, that's a shame, but I mean, we did get nearly 10,000 points, so you know that was a decent guess. We were able to narrow it down. Took way too long, but maybe I need to put time limits on this. So, okay, I always get confused between the Slovakian flag, Slovenian flag, and there's one more, Serbia, I think. I think they're quite similar in terms of like the way they're laid out. So Slovakia, Slovenia, Serbia. It's definitely one of those. The language, obviously, I'm not going to recognise at all. But we are talking a distinct lack of phones. No, we're not. However, that is a early smartphone, I'd say. 2013, I'd say. We're definitely in the same sort of era. And that is a older style camera recorder. You know what? I mean, I had a phone like that in 2012. You know what? 2012 again. I'm doubling down on that. Um, could be 1 year before, but yeah, we're definitely in this country with this flag. That is a mountain with 3 stars above it, and I know Slovakia is very mountainous. I don't know why Serbia would have that sort of. I don't know if they have mountains. They do have mountains. So they all have all. Okay, but this is definitely an older style buildings. Um, going by yeah, the haircuts and the trends. Um, definitely sort of yeah, because this guy's got like a longer style. Um, I think I'm right in the early 2010s, definitely. Maybe even earlier. Maybe 2010 itself. No, but that phone has really thrown me off because that is a scaled down phone before they start to get a lot bigger. So I keep putting it up. I'm in between there. Um, oh, I really hope I don't get this wrong. Oh, I thought I was good with my flags. I completely have outed myself here. And this is the last one as well. We have a chance to get potentially into the 40,000 point mark if I get the country right. Because if I'm going to guess, it's definitely going to be in. Is it Serbia? Is it Serbia? You know what? I kind of want to say Serbia because Belgrade is very old and very like cultured, and these buildings kind of match that. Um, I'm gonna guess Belgrade. Here we go. Slovenia. No, no, no. Slovenia. So what city was that in Slovenia then? Unfortunately, it's not going to say. Is there any clues? Oh, Ljubljana. Yes, that's that city. I can't believe I got that wrong. It was a narrow down between the 3 flags that are remarkably similar, with Hungary wedged in the middle. But yeah, well, there you go then. Let's have a look at our final score. So let's have a breakdown. So um, you can see how far. So obviously our first guess was way off. Round two was same. I mean, same country, just different. No, not same country. How do you divide Scotland and England again? Region. Different region of the UK. Different province of the UK. Anyway, going to get cancelled soon, I'm sure. Fort Denison in Australia. That was a 10,000 pointer, a 9,000 pointer, well, nearly 10,000 for the guess in Austria, in Vienna, and the guess that was in Ljubljana in Slovenia. So, yes, not very good on our first guess, I must admit. But I will get 50,000 points one day. And join me on that journey because it will happen. And I'm going to record these and we'll just see how we get on because I really do enjoy this game. But, well, that is it for today. Gone on slightly longer than what I thought it would. It's probably about 25 minutes now, I think. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll probably end up doing another one of those. And also, obviously, do my Road Trip Adventure Let's Play, which is ongoing. So, well, until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.